Unfortunately, we only have one code for today. DPS pool. We just redid tank pool. AKA not me. For this one, we've got Lil Soul. And Retro sometimes gives me a little heads up of what to expect in these. And his message was, all I can say is that DPS pool looks more like Mario gameplay than a hero shooter. I'm excited. So, in my personal opinion, chat, I think DPS pool is the weakest of the three pools. However, this guy's got 25 finals in this one. Not crazy standout amounts of damage though compared to everyone else, at least just looking at this at first glance. Let's see what the current #1 DPS pool could show us. Maybe they could teach us something else. Maybe we could look at a character a little differently. Be like, man, maybe he's a little stronger than we thought. Or maybe the opposite. Maybe they'll confirm our biases. He hit that? Oh, he hit the right click. Oh, he threw the right click at him. He threw the Lord icon at him when he was flying by. Dude, that thing goes so fast. I didn't realize how fast that thing was. So actually, what did he go for first? Hang on. What was the... Okay, so I'm looking at it. Okay, so first upgrade was the right click, the throwing the Lord icon. So that's the one where you throw it and it bounces back and you throw it 3 more times or 2 more times. So 3 throws total. I guess that makes sense for farming up damage early, especially in these fights where it's like much more front to back. I'm interested to see if they'll start flanking more. Pops the sword ult. Sword ult on tank pool? On DPS pool? He's gonna get the bonus, so he gets the extra 5 seconds going. I don't know what the damage difference is between the sword ult and the gun ult, or sorry, the sword ult on DPS pool and tank pool. Oh, they actually, their second upgrade was the dashes. So they've gotten so far the Lord icon throw upgrade, and they've gotten the dash upgrade.
Does the Lord icon do bonus damage?
Almost got him a third time. Could might have killed him if he got him. Constantly marking the Spidey. And with DPS pool, you don't have to worry about the things like tank pool, where you're not doing as much damage to him. Also, what upgrade did he just take that time? Was it an ult upgrade? Chat, hang on. Is this? Did he take an ult upgrade next over any of the DPS or the sword or the gun? So far, right click's already upgraded. So it was the sword ult. So he actually took sword ult next over Deagle or just sword upgrade. Gets ulted. Still alive though. I guess the sword ult actually kind of makes sense on DPS pool, right? Because you could just keep right clicking. Isn't this thing just like you just can't keep right clicking as long as you're hitting it? I'm sorry. How did he just do that? How did he just do like 6 jumps? Oh yeah, because he gets the... I forgot DPS pool gets the resets off of walls. Tank pool does not. So he's got the 2, 3, 4. He gets 4 fucking jumps. He's got the movement. He really does got the movement abilities, but does he just not have the stopping power of other DPS? Their Spidey just fell off the map. Just trying to pull the other Spidey. Throws the Lord icon on him and then just starts dashing the Strange. Has sword ult again. Goes for the sword ult. He's just waiting before getting the reset. Get another 8 seconds going. Was trying to wait out the invis ult. Swaps over to the gun ult really fast, or gun ability, just to get the right click in on throwing the Lord icon, and then actually switches back fast enough to get the kill and combo him down. So he's still, as long as he's hitting, he's still getting all of the resets there. That's fucking wild. DPS pool just has so much more utility and movement in his swords than the other two. Jumps back out. Maybe because he's also a strange, but he's always on the strange with the sword. Puts the sword ult. Gets hit by another strange ult. He really likes to go. So like watching the previous tank pool, who was having big impacts going on backline constantly, I feel like the like shooting, like hitting tanks the entire time looks so much flashier, but doesn't look as impactful. Like this fight in particular, they're getting so much done, right? Like they're hitting so many combos, they're getting so many things. Like this is like, that kill right there was kind of like what the tank pool was doing, but they got one kill and then died. Tank pool was just back there for an hour, getting kills and surviving. But it's much flashier. It's much, much flashier. I just don't think you have the stopping power to actually make it work. Does the Lord Icon throw? Dude, he built ult so fast. Oh my god, that was instant. I think he built ult instantly. By the way, don't forget that when you die, you lose all your ult charge. So they came back, fired like 4 shots through the boomerang, through them, and then one like right-click combo, and they just fell over. It's on cooldown right now. There's another 13 seconds for this ult, but I bet he's close. I bet he's close to another ult. If not, already has it. Oh wait, does it start back at? Like, look at how he literally got. He was on E. He was on E when he started this. When the timer ran out. Look at this. It starts at E. So you start. So I thought for sure. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought the timer he could get ult charge during the timer. He can't. Watch this. I want to slow it down. So this is the beginning of his ult charge. He's just starting at 0. 1. Oh, he's already up 1 level. 2, 3. He has ult. That was legitimately 3 seconds. He built ult in literally 3 seconds. That's why there's a timer, by the way. How? So he's throwing the boomerang through them and then comboing it up after with. Also, I don't know why he ulted that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea why he ulted that. The strange. He throws the boomerang through them and then dashes on their head. So he's getting crit dashes. And then also the boomerang gets huge amounts. Yo, look at me, friend. A little overzealous, I think. A little overzealous jumping into the team 1v4. Especially when they have Loki Namor. Like, it's not, like I was saying before, it's not as flashy as Tank Pool, or Tank Pool in any way. Example, here he goes. But the survivability of Tank Pool is just so much better. I look at this and I can't help but almost sort of laugh to myself, because like the swords, even though do a lot and they build all quickly, don't actually get the kills that you need or the pressure that you need sometimes. And you can't have him build ult any faster than that. And you can't make the ult too much stronger because like how fast he's building it. And he just dies. He just doesn't have the survivability. Almost like playing Black Panther in a way with this style. You know, waiting for the portal to come in. So I wonder if he actually just chose not to ult those few times, by the way, to save it for like this upcoming fight, because otherwise it would be on a timer. You think that's a real possibility? That he just was choosing not to ult and died with ult a few times because it'd be better to have it later? Doesn't actually wait out the timer there, just immediately goes for the second one. And yet with the sword ult in that situation where everyone's walking forward and they're backing, like they're forced to back away, it actually does a fuck ton. It does huge damage. They're able to jump in on them like really, really quickly. It probably does actually way more than like you would do on your guns. But almost every other fight, it's kind of meh. Someone on TikTok who thought they're really smart said, "What do you know about BP skull emoji?" Oh, I don't know. I also have eyeballs and can play the game and can watch other people play the game and see what the gameplay loop looks like. Do you think you climb the ranks of a game by not knowing how other characters work? Even if you don't play them yourself, you kind of have like a decent idea. Come on now. Come on now, brother. Even Deadpool should get a small amount of health when using his swords. He does. Actually, I don't know if DPS pool does, to be fair. Tank pool does. He gets 50. You get 50 on the first proc, and then you get another 50 on the upgrade where you get another 8 seconds. I actually don't know if that's true though for DPS pool, to be fair. Now how can I do 2 months? Early poke with the deagles makes sense. Does the E on DPS pool make you shoot faster? It does not? What's the difference? What does the DPS pool do? It makes them blind. It's just damage reduction? Okay. Did he go? Wait. So he goes for dash upgrade, by the way. First upgrade this time was dash upgrade. Saving the last one so he can use it last second. Cue the extra 8 seconds. Running at their back line. They do have lamps though, so he has to disengage out. Does actually get away this time. Surprised didn't go boomerangs. I'm wondering if it didn't go boomerang because he had ults already and thought maybe it'd be better to just go with ult right away. Holy photo, Jesus Christ. I just got demonetized.
By the eye of Agamotto.
I'm guessing the next one's gonna be the boomerang upgrade. Yep, it was the boomerang. So this one was double dash and boomerang. So I wonder if this is where we start to see the transition of playstyle like into like where we watched tank pool before. This is the same map. Where you play more on the flank. Are they even be allowed to get back there though? Uh-oh. Angela might have given him away. They did not want his ass to escape. Holy shit, you got hunted. That looks like my games. That looks like my experience when people were hunting my ass to fucking Narnia. Glad it's not just me. Okay, so he has this. Yeah, I was gonna say he has this boomerang, which means he's gonna have ult instantly because he has this combo where he just gets it literally instantaneously. I think it was a Groot ult there. Was that a Groot ult? Yeah, Groot ult. Combos into it with the slams through the strange shield. Able to get some kills. And then did he have another upgrade he did midway through that? No, it was a Jeff badge. Yeah, it was a Twitch reward you could get by like gifting a streamer a sub a few months ago. It's over now though. Greens are out, which means he should be able to go a little more aggressive again if he wants to. Well, after the thing slam. Thing into Groot is crazy work. Literally just from a couple shots and the boomerang on one singular target there, you got like 3 levels of ult. That boomerang builds ult so fast. All right, so this time went for the gold swords. So this is a player that also is a swords believer. Really thinks that the sword play is the way to go. Not a believer in the guns. I mean, their playstyle has mimicked that for sure. Here's gonna be another good example, and I'm not trying to say I'm ever better than, you know, the #1 DPS Deadpool, but this is why a primo example of why I am not a sword pool believer. I am not a sword pool believer. I just that is a very common occurrence. Okay, what's the upgrade next? That looks like it was their E that they upgraded this time. They throw the boomerang. Yeah, they're gonna have ults like instantly because they have some crazy combo, but actually they got shotgun. They almost got their ult, by the way, off that one combo. They were like 1 hit away from getting ult, but died. But then you just have to all in, and then you die. So again, they pop their E, they throw their boomerang through their entire enemy team. There it is. Now they have ult. And they have ult instantly. So he's running at their backline, running at this Punisher, catches him by himself, and then you get like 2 or 3. Yeah, when it works, it works. When it works, it works. The problem is, what happens when it's not, you know? But it's very feast or famine. Very, very feast or famine. And right now, they're currently feasting. But then there's a moment. Oh, got bubbled out. Saved. No, dude, on one singular target there. Almost built ult. Has it again. Pops it. They're gonna support ult. Has to back away.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Uses the double low keys as a way to build up his ult again. Chases the Strange into spawn, who's TPing back currently, to keep his ult going just a slight bit longer. Also, I just realized the ult was only on a 20-second cooldown there instead of a 45. What happened? Why was it so low? These fights is where I actually do think sword pool goes pretty hard, where like there's a bunch of support ults going off, everyone's just running around in circles and nobody can like see each other. Like you're gonna catch this invis by herself and you can chase her down and it does huge value. The boomerang through. He's gonna might get ult one more time. No, they're actually all dead.
It was just business. Okay, and a little pleasure.
It's so feast or famine, it's actually kind of spooky. It's actually a little spooky. But there you go. DPS #1 Deadpool is a sword believer. And in those fights where it worked, it fucking worked. #1 DPS pool currently. Nice.